first we got 1 point perspective. All right, so what do we mean by 1 point perspective? Well, in my opinion, it's one vanishing point in your image. So how are we going to do that? So first of all, we're going to start by drawing our guidelines. So now I like to call this the spider method. So I called it the spider method, yeah? So first of all, we draw a horizon line. Get our horizon line. So this is where our eye line is seeing. Then in the center, we draw our vanishing point. Yeah, so our vanishing point, VP. So this is where everything gets smaller as it goes towards this point here. Then I draw my lines reaching out from my vanishing point. Yeah, and then touching the corners of the page. Touching the corners of the page. So you see it's starting to make a little spider's web. You see? So all I'm doing now is drawing my guidelines leading away from my vanishing point. Yeah? Cool, I'm not too late. No, we're just getting started, Von. So yeah, if you guys want to grab a sketchbook, grab a pen, paper, draw along with me. So we're drawing our guidelines leading away from our vanishing point, which is here in the center. Got it? Okay, so let's say now we want to draw a building or a road, or we want to make some city inside of here. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to use our guidelines to draw ourselves a road. So how are we going to do that? We're going to draw lines going horizontally away from my vanishing point. So if you guys can see it, what I'm doing here, yeah, just keep dropping likes as well, guys, just to get more and more people involved in this. I want more people to see this if they want to learn drawing and they want to learn art. So I draw the lines going away from my vantage point. Now this is my pavement. This is my pavement. So yeah, I'm just going to draw heavier, press harder on the pencil and get a more defined line. Yeah, and don't make your guidelines, don't press too hard on your guidelines, because you're going to rub these out as well, okay? Cool. So now we're going to make our road a little bit 3D. So we're going to draw a line coming down. Yeah, we're going to just draw. So this is our pavement, yeah? Then got our guideline going away, another guideline. You see? Yeah. Get it? Sketch said, what's the difference between 4-point and 5-point perspective? Well, you're way ahead of us. We're still on 1 point right now. Don't worry, Sketch. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Just stay with me. 1 point perspective, okay? Don't worry. We're going to come to that. So now we want to add in, I don't know, we want to add in some buildings now. Let's add in some buildings now. So we got our huge, massive building coming from here. Let's say we've got a big building here. Right? Then let's say, I don't know, it's going outwards. Yeah, that's one building. And then we can use these guidelines to draw our windows, you see. So we use these spider-webbed guidelines to draw our little windows. And that's how we're going to make our lives easier. Yeah, even our door here as well. Yeah, even the door. Yeah. Can we sketch along? Of course. BK Art, of course, definitely. This is what I want you guys to do. Start sketching along. Talent, thank you. Drop some likes in the chat if you're liking the content. Then we're going to add some more buildings in now. Yeah. So, boom. Start adding in another layer. Yeah, and then we can start just, adding in our buildings and our windows. Yeah, rough sketch for you guys. But you guys can define your own buildings in your own way. Yeah, but this is a 1 point perspective, what I'm showing you at the moment. Then on the other side, you guessed it, we've got more buildings. So we're just, again, following our guidelines. Following the guidelines. There we go. One building there. And then another one here. Okay, then we're just using these guidelines. I'm just making my life easier by drawing on these guidelines. Yeah, if I just use the guidelines, my life just becomes so much easier. Right? If you guys like the content, drop a follow as well. Consider following me to see more tutorials and more content like this. If you want to learn some new skills or, drop a refresh. Because I know some of you guys are in GCSE or studying art. So, yeah, these might help you with that. So I got my buildings here, on either side, windows. Okay, that's a 1 point perspective. This is a basic 1 point perspective, yeah? So overall, the concept is VP stands for vanishing point. VP stands for vanishing point, okay? So the vanishing point is where all the objects in your image get smaller as they reach this vanishing point. Yeah? Got it, guys. Drop some likes if you understand and you're following. If you have any questions so far, drop them in the chat. I'll try and answer them before we move on. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat before we move on. And thanks everyone for following. Sketch, thanks for following. Kirsty, thank you. Thanks for following, guys, man. Appreciate that. Art is my passion. It's my life, man. I was born to do this. Born to do it. Right, so I think it looks like we're all good then. Do I always have to draw the VP? You don't always have to draw the VP, but I would advise you to, depending on what you want to draw. But most images, and even in the real world, there's a vanishing point somewhere in your picture. Yeah, there's a vanishing point somewhere. So it might not be in the center, it might be off center, but there's always a vanishing point somewhere. Yeah. Can you do like a 0.5 face perspective? I don't know what that means. Janetti, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Explain a little bit more if you can. In the meantime, let's move on to number 2. So 2 point perspective now. So we've got 2 point perspective. Wow, now it's starting to get interesting now. So if you guys drop a follow here, man, drop a follow on my page, J Manzano Illustrations. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me TikTok, Instagram. Boom. Yeah. Can you maybe explain human in perspective? It's harder for me than buildings. Okay. That is a whole nother tutorial for another day, but I can definitely show you that as well. Janetti. Okay, so point 2, we're going to do 2 point perspective. So what's 2 point perspective, guys? You got it. It's 2 vanishing points. So now, instead of 1 vanishing point, I've got 2. So number 2, number 1. Right, then we draw our horizon line connecting it. But this time, we're going to draw 1 dot here and 1 below. Then we're going to connect our dots to form a diamond, I should say, not a triangle, a diamond. Right, so once we've got the diamond, we can draw our lines going outwards from our vanishing point. Yeah, and practice makes permanent, guys. Practice makes permanent. That's the best way to learn, is to practice these techniques every single day, if you can. So, yeah, drawing the lines away from my vanishing point. Then, below the line 2, away from the vanishing point. Same here, away from the vanishing point. You get it? Cool. Jess, thanks for the rose. Right, so now we're going to turn this into a building. I'm sorry if I'm sketching light and it's hard to see, but I will I'll press down so you guys can see it better now. Watch. So now, that's the first line. Yeah, watch this now. Second line. Third line now. So the building's starting to form. Yeah, so you can draw a building from your imagination using these techniques. Yeah, so all I'm doing is following these lines. And again, you see the objects get smaller the further away they go. What pencil is that? So I'm using a 4B pencil right now. 4B Derwent pencil. Yeah, you see. So now you see I've got my building here. Then I can start drawing a door. I can draw a door here. I can draw some windows. And again, I'm just following these lines. Yeah, I'm just following the guidelines. That's all I'm doing. So this is actually a life lesson. Always lay the right foundations, because the 3 little pigs, the one that survived, built his house of bricks. So he built a solid foundation on his house. And this is what you got to do when you're doing your sketching. Have your learning on a solid foundation. Build your sketch on a solid foundation. Okay, so now I could draw a road going out. I can draw a little road, yeah? So again, or pavement or road, whatever you want. Yeah. In your picture, it can be a road, it can be a pavement, whatever you like. Yeah, and then I can start drawing more windows on this side. And there you go, there's your 2-point perspective. BK Art, thank you. The 3 pig analogy was too cute. Love it. There you go. Jasmine. Never heard anyone they lecture on the 3 pigs. There you go. There you go. Now you have. All right. So there you go. So 2-point perspective made easy. You guys can definitely do this. Yeah. It's just lines. If you want to shade it, you can. You can add in shading where you want. If you want to add a lamppost, you can. See? You just add the things you want in your picture. Wow, this is so coincidental. I've been thinking about perspective all week long. This is the sign to lock in and learn this perspective now. So, any questions on 2-point perspective or 1-point perspective? Speak now, or we move on to the next one. Drop some likes, man. 100 people in here. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to move up to number 3. We're going to move on to 3-point perspective now. 3-point perspective. Yeah. Now, this is a controversial one. Now it starts to get controversial. Can you draw slopes like roofs? You mean a roof? Feels like art school, but more better vibe. Yeah, man. Online art school with Jay Mansano. So 3-point perspective. 3-point perspective. Let's see. Okay, we'll come back to the roof. Let's see what number 3 is saying. So we've got 3A perspective and 3B perspective, yeah? So there's 2 ways you can draw 3-point perspective. You can draw a 3-point perspective from bird's eye view, or some call it worm's eye view. So let's start with bird's eye view. User 834, bro, it's one of the best lives I've ever watched. Man, thank you for everyone following and liking this live and watching it. 3-point perspective now. So 3-point perspective, bird's eye view. So now 3-point perspective, 3 vanishing points. So vanishing point 1 over here, vanishing point 2 over here, vanishing point 3 over here. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So now we're going to join them up. Make a triangle. I promise you, this is nothing to do with Illuminati, guys. Nothing to do with Illuminati, this triangle. Right, cool. So now we got our lines going away from the vanishing point on this side. Going away from it. Yeah? Doing this in bed right now. BK Art, good. Very interesting. Thank you. Then we draw our lines going away from vanishing point 2. Yeah? Right. Now, we're going to draw another dot here. Maybe... let me just think. Yeah, so maybe here, actually, here. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because it's going to look different in a second anyway. So now I'm going to sharpen my pencil. Sharpen that pencil real quick. Actually, I'm going to use a different one. Wow. Actually, no. There we go. Pencil sharpened. Right, let's see. Did an art course in jail once, but actually good except the jail part. Yeah, man. Stay out of jail, Ollie, please. Can you also do this as TikTok video? I will try it, it's little minx. And now a 3-point perspective. So, okay, watch the magic happen again. So bird's eye view. Now we're going to make this little square here. We're going to draw a square. Yeah. Square. Then join. The lines going down. So now do you see? Do you see what I'm doing? Drop some likes if you see it. So, bird's eye view. The view from above, looking down on the building. So imagine you got a helipad. You got a helipad here. You're looking down on this building. You're in a helicopter looking for somewhere to land. Wow. In a helicopter looking for somewhere to land. You get it. You see, smart Fred. Smart kid, that's it. Jamie, move the vanishing point in 1-point perspective, bro. It's more helpful than my art teacher. No, I'm glad I can be helpful now. Yeah, so there's your 3-point perspective. So now, if we want to, we can draw even more buildings. See? We just draw more and more. I'm just sketching it, but you can spend more time when you're in your free time or when you're in your art class. You can literally design your own universe. Yeah? Tias, Sigma, good. Join Jota Sanchez. There's only 2 points. No, there's not. There's not 2 points. There's 3 because the objects are going to get smaller as it goes down. This is the 3rd vanishing point. Yeah, it's going down. 3 looks like 2. That's because of the way I've sketched it probably. Because of these lines here. But if I was to rub these lines out, the 3rd point is here. Down, because you're looking down. Because if you're, think about it, guys. If you're above a building, yeah, and you're looking down, the vanishing point is going to be going downwards. Yeah? And then you're looking away from 1 and 2. Yeah? Sketch. Maybe because vertical lines of the building aren't supposed to be parallel. Okay. This one always divides opinions, so it's good we're talking about it. It's good that we're talking about it, guys. Yeah, it's good that we're talking about it. But the buildings get smaller as it goes towards the down. As it goes down, the buildings get smaller. Yeah? This is like year 4 drawing and they're still shut. All right. Dot, thank you. Right, please, how do you do humans? Well, we're going to have to revisit that on another day because we have to look at the buildings first and landscape. That's what we're focusing on. People is something different that I want to work on. All right. How do you draw the squares so good? The squares is just, I don't know, just practice, I guess. Right? So you can shade it if you want. Yeah, but that's the basic concept of 3-point perspective. Then you got the worm's eye view now. So let's say you're drawing a triangle again. Yeah, so now I'll draw another triangle. Hope you guys can see it. Shall I move the paper? Shall I move the paper? I'll move the paper. Right. Guys, get me to 10k likes if you can. Or what, on 9 something. Or what is it? I can't see. 7? 7.2, yeah. Get me to 9. Get me to 10k. Yep, so now we got another 3-point perspective. This time, worm's eye view. Okay, so worm's eye view. So, we're going to do the opposite. So we got our lines going outwards again. So yeah, vanishing point 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I think this, you're going to understand it now. When I do this one, you're going to understand. So one line. Oh yeah, can't forget my horizon line as well. So lines going out, then lines going out this side. Okay. So now I'll show you what now. Move the page up. Okay. How do you, thanks Jamie. Eddie, how do you keep motivating for art? I lost all of mine. Man, there's so many reasons why, man. I think I've always drawn my whole life. So when I stopped for like 2 years, it felt like something was missing. And when I started drawing again, I never stopped. So yeah, I draw. Now I'm going over my lines in depth. Oh yeah, see, I'm getting distracted. Right, so now we're going to draw one line going down the middle. And it's going to meet here. Yeah, then another one here. Then another one there. So we've kind of got ourselves another building. There you go. So you see, you got a building now. Right, what are the comments saying? 200 people, wow. Damn, keep going. What type of perspective is this? 3B, this is 3-point perspective. So perspective point 1, 2, and 3. So these are the vanishing points. Then your viewpoint will be underneath here. So let's say in an imaginary world, you can see underneath the building. That's just how, that's an example. So you can make your own example, but this is an example of worm's eye view, 3-point perspective. So you're looking from underneath the building, right? So this is your underneath building, yeah? And then you're looking up. And here's the top. So here's your vanishing point 3, yeah? So some of you guys got confused with 3 in this one, but in this one, you can't get confused. See, look, the objects are getting smaller as they go away from here, as it goes away from here, and as it goes up to number 3. Dude, you have no clue about 3-point perspective. Jota, thank you, man. You gotta teach us then. You gotta let us know. This is just like standing at the corner foot of a building, right? Yeah, basically, yeah. Where is the horizon line on the worm eye view? So it's basically here at the bottom. Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3. These are your perspective lines. Okay. Yeah, why are you hating for no reason, man? All right, no worries. Let's keep going anyway. Let's keep pushing, guys. Let's keep the positivity going. Let's drown out the hate and keep adding some positive vibes to the chat, guys. Some positive vibes. Yeah, some positive vibes. Drop some likes in the chat for some positive vibes and energy. All right, let's keep going. Perspective point four, 4-point perspective now. Now it's getting intense. So 4-point perspective. Whoa. 4-point perspective. Okay. Right. So let's do something now. So this is a 4-point perspective. So it's gonna be like a fisheye curved type of view. Yeah. A fisheye curved looking type of view. Right. So now we're gonna draw our horizon lines again. You guys are gonna remember these horizon lines, man. So vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2, 3, and 4. Right? So then we're gonna draw another line going straight down the middle. Yep. Then we're gonna do this. Watch it now, watch it closely now. See what I'm doing? Then the other side. Right. Cool. Okay. 200 people in there. Guys, drop some likes in there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Okay. So, now we've got we've got our perspective lines. So we're going to draw our lines going out from 1 and 2. Yeah, and then meeting in the middle. Yeah. Same on the bottom. So 2-point perspective, so a 4-point perspective is similar to 2. But the difference is with 4, it has a curvature in the angle. Yeah, do you see? So this is what we're getting now, these curved buildings now. So now you're going to start seeing curves in the buildings. Yeah, so let's draw these curves in now. So in the middle, we've still got our line. Then we can start drawing these curves. So I'm just following the guidelines again. Yeah, that's the easiest way I can describe this for you guys. Just follow the guidelines that you've drawn for yourself. There. Maybe that one could have been a bit more rounded, but you see it's round. Everything is like a curve. You got to think of like a fisheye lens. Yeah, think of a fisheye lens. And everything gets smaller as it goes down. As it goes down towards this vanishing point, things start getting smaller. Yeah, so this is where you would use most of your imagination. This is where you'd use your imagination to create whatever scene you want, or even draw something from real life, but in a 4-point perspective. Imagine just sitting in your room and sketching your room. Instead of using 1 point, which is what you would normally see, you could draw it in 4-point and make it look really trippy and like a sci-fi scene, and that's going to really impress your art teacher, or even yourself, or friends and family. It's a cool trick to learn. So then I could draw a door here. Yeah, I can draw a door again. I can draw some windows where I've got my grid. You see now? Yeah. Yeah, you see? 200 people in here, not bad at all. Hi, can you please do long YouTube videos? Yeah, I can. YOLO, I can. Just so everyone subscribe to my channel, guys. My YouTube channel, J Mansano Illustrations. The same as my TikTok, J Mansano Illustrations. Yeah. Yeah, BK, 4-point. Specs, thanks for the rose, man. Appreciate it. All right, so this is 4-point perspective, curved lines, fisheye lens. Yeah, you can make something look so cool with this perspective, man. I think 4 is one of my favorites. But now we're going to get into 5-point perspective. Whoa. Are you guys ready for 5-point perspective? LTN Bouncy Card. You will make a great teacher. Yeah, man. Someone needs to hire me as their teacher. If you guys want tuition, let me know. I'm taking bookings. We're ready. You guys are ready. All right, cool. Let's do it. So let me sharpen up this pencil and get started. All right, so 5-point perspective. 5-point perspective in this box here. Okay, so isn't that the 6th? No, I don't think so. All right, cool. So anyway, 5-point perspective now. Stay tuned in. Watch this now. Watch this. Horizon line again. Vanishing point 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry if you can't see that bit, but I'll try and make it as visible as possible. 5 there. So we've got 5 perspective points now. Now I can join them up together. Yeah. Then I start with my spider's web again. I start the spider's web method again. See? And when you're doing your drawing, you can draw as many of these guidelines or as little guidelines as you want. It just depends on what you're drawing and how much help you need to do your drawing. Okay? So now we're not done yet. We're going to add our curvature lines again. We're going to start our curvature again. Yeah, there we go. Then on the other side, we're going to do another one now. See, looks crazy now. Looks like a whole spherical globe, fisheye, whatever. Yeah, it looks crazy right now. But now let's add some element to it now. Let's add some element to it now. Okay, so just get my pencil, sharpen up the pencil a little bit. That's sharp enough. Looks crazy, yeah, that exactly. You can repost lives. Yeah, repost a live, guys. Share it with some friends. Yeah, so now you got 5-point perspective. So everything in this image is going to be curved. It's going to have like some distortion effect on it. Yeah. So now I can draw, I don't know, I can draw whatever I want on here, basically. I can draw a building. Draw a building going into the vanishing point. Draw another. Yeah. Draw the buildings going here. You see? So everything's sort of, you're looking down on these buildings in 5-point perspective. Wow. Yeah, this is mad. Once you learn this, guys, this is really going to improve your learning. Yeah, if you ever want to use it in your drawings, it's definitely going to help. See? I'm just doing a quick sketch for you guys, a quick sketch, so you can see what I'm trying to illustrate to you. Yeah, so there you go. There's your 5-point perspective. That's a 5-point perspective. You know what? Let's do it on a bigger piece of paper, because I'm a big fan of 5-point perspective. Let's do it on a bigger sheet of paper. Drop some likes if I should do it on a bigger sheet of paper. How would you erase all those lines? Good question. So usually, for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm drawing quite heavy. Yeah, so you can see the lines. But I'm taking it heavy so you guys can see what I'm doing. But usually you draw it light. Yeah, bro, do you have a photographic memory? No, it's just practice. Yeah, we're gonna do this 5-point again on a blank sheet of paper now. We're gonna do it on a bigger sheet of paper. All right, let's do it on a bigger sheet of paper because you guys deserve to see that. Because you guys have been great students, man. Great students. I'm so happy to have this audience now. Yeah, I'm so happy. Glasgow's, thank you. Pure class. What pencil number are you using? I'm using HB for the initial sketch. Right. Can you do NYC 5-point? Yeah, NYC, man. Right, cool. Let's do another 5-point perspective. Let's do another 5-point perspective. Yeah? So now I'm going to draw my vanishing points again. Vanishing point 1. Vanishing point, wait, there you go. You can see it now. Vanishing point 2. 3, 4, and 5 in the middle. Okay, so now we can draw our horizon line. You got it. Shift the paper to the right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are gonna see now. Yeah, so now draw my cross, vertical line, horizon line. Then I start my spider web method again. So my lines leading out from my 5th vanishing point here. Yeah, my guidelines that I'm going to use. Yeah. Now I've got all my webs, got my webs. 5-point is messing with my brain. That's it. Get them trippy effects. Now, watch this now. If you're at home and you got a pencil, copy along. You got 10 seconds to grab a paper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hope you got your paper. Let's go. Just follow along with me. Just stay with me. Yeah, so all I'm doing is 1. Just going from one side of the paper to the other, rounding the lines. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Sharpen that pencil. Yeah, that pencil's messed up. Right? Thank you all for sharing this live as well, man. Let's see if we can get to 300 views and 5,000 followers. That's my target. So now on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. We're just drawing these lines. And don't even worry if your lines are not perfect because they're just guidelines. They're going to be erased anyway. Right? Then, on the other side again. Boom. Doing the same thing. It's actually very fun to do that. I like doing that. Same thing on the bottom half. On the southern hemisphere. You've got the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Yeah. So it's a side effect of doing art often. Yeah, I guess so. Right, so now we've got all our marks and guidelines laid out. Adding a couple more. Let's see. What should we draw now? Let's draw a desk. Let's draw a desk. So now, as I draw the desk, I just follow my guidelines. You see? Follow the guidelines of my desk. And then let's say I erase this bit here. Oh, then erase this bit. And then I might want to draw someone holding a book. Someone like me holding my sketchbook. Yeah, holding my sketchbook here. I'm holding my sketchbook. There you go. There's my hand there. And then there's the pencil that I'm using. Yep. Hands not that great. I'm not that great at drawing hands. Need to practice the hand drawing. Right, so that's a little blend there. So I'll draw the hand. I've got the desk here. I'll just follow these lines again. And then there. Right. So then we can even, man, I'm running out of pencils now. These are getting too, ain't this the same as yesterday? Almost, but you missed quite a lot. If you just joined Detective, you missed all of this. Right? I never thought of it like that. Yeah. Okay. Then you can even draw another desk. But just to demonstrate, the things get smaller as they go towards your vanishing point. Yeah. You can even draw another chair. You can draw a chair here. And I'm always following my guidelines. See? Do you have a YouTube? Yes, I have a YouTube. You can follow my YouTube. It's the same as my TikTok, J Manzano Illustrations. That's J Manzano Illustrations. So now I can show you guys more videos, yeah, on my YouTube. So you see the desks are getting smaller as it goes away from this point. But even as it goes here, it's going into this vanishing point. Can you see? So the lines are curving into this vanishing point here. Put your tag on the paper. Yep, got ya. Thank you. So this is J Manzano _ illustrations. I'm on YouTube. TikTok, Insta. All right, there you go. Follow me everywhere, guys. Follow me everywhere. Yeah, gotcha. So now, let's say now it's even more desks. I'm gonna just go crazy with these desks now. You see the desks getting smaller now as it's going here. Really gotta get some. Yeah, you see. So again, another desk with a chair, and then maybe here there's a wall here, and another wall going there. Wait. Yeah, try and get that a bit more. But yeah, you see, you can kind of see what I'm trying to show you anyway, guys, with this sketch, yeah? So you can literally do anything you want. It's just a matter of practicing it. You just have to practice. So I'm drawing another. Oh, maybe I should draw that a little bit smaller. Draw that one a little bit smaller. Then you can draw your windows again. Yeah, it's up to you, whatever you want to do, but this is just a demo. Yeah, demo. I'm just drawing whatever now, but that's this is 5-point perspective, guys. 5-point perspective. Right? It's 5 point. Let me show you one I did yesterday. I'll show you guys the one I did yesterday. Wait there for me. Don't go anywhere. So this is one I did yesterday. Yeah? That was yesterday's one. How about people? Yeah, you can put people in your picture as well. Of course, bro, this is so hard to draw in the style. Many times everything's trash. Can you explain? You have to show me your work so then I can maybe help you. Gabriella, love it. Thank you. Lila, whoa, thank you. Yeah, you see SpongeBob, you guys, if you guys were on my live yesterday, we drew this all together. So on my live, you guys can draw with me. So we just pick something to draw, and then you guys tell me, like some of you guys told me to draw a pizza, a laptop, books, remote control, phone, yeah, Windows, SpongeBob, Patrick, TV, lights, all stuff, yeah. Jordan, how long have you been drawing? I've been drawing since I was 5 years old, man, a long time. How long did it take you to learn perspective? Perspective is something that I've practiced for since the very beginning of my art journey. Christopher Karom, can you do still life? Yeah, I do still life. Maybe we can do a still life painting next week. I'm going to go live at the weekend as well, guys, so keep up to date. Keep up to date with all my stuff. Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff we do on live. So we always keep productive, guys. That's the main thing. You guys, the main thing I would say is this: practice makes permanent. I'll say that again. Practice makes permanent. Yeah. So the more you practice, the more you will learn. The more knowledge you gain, that will stay with you permanently. That won't leave. Yeah. My name is Josh, and my YouTube is J Mansano Illustrations, guys. You can follow me everywhere, YouTube, TikTok. I'm not on Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat, but I am on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Just, yeah, show some support, show some love. You guys have been a great audience. You've been great students, man. You've been great students. Yeah, so if you guys want to see more videos, more stuff, follow my page, follow everything up, and I'll see you guys over the weekend. I'm going to be live at the weekend, so keep up to date. You do art GCSE. I did do art GCSE. I got an A star, and I got a 2-1 in my illustration degree. So we're active, man. Carla, thank you again. Guys, good night. Take care. Peace, blessings, love.